Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Body Shop Sportsplex here in Bricktown, Michigan. Where tonight we have Game 1 of our SimWorld TV doubleheader as Gulf Coast Lockdown comes into town to face Bad Boys Basketball. I'm B-Ron. Alongside me is my broadcast partner for tonight, J-Rock. Good evening, my man. Pleasure to be here with you. How you doing?
I'm doing great, B-Ron. We're here in the Body Shop tonight for a great matchup between Bad Boys and Ty Killens and Gulf Coast.
Absolutely. This is going to be a phenomenal game. Let's jump right into it. What are some things looking forward to seeing here in this one?
Well, I think for
three-point basket,
Gulf Coast, you know what you're going to get at. Like you said, he's the story of the game. You know what you're going to get out of him, but for Gulf Coast, I'm looking to see who steps up behind him. Carson Cuthbert, Deontay Joyce, Ezekiel Bull, they've all had their moments behind him, but they haven't been able to string it together on a consistent run. So that's my factor that I'm looking at for Gulf Coast here tonight.
Exactly. That's kind of been the theme for Gulf Coast throughout the season is, Ty Killens, he's come through and he's shown that he is clearly an elite level scorer in SimWorld Prep, but his number 2 option, that's never been a consistent thing for this team. And, right now they're riding a little 2-game losing streak, and they're 2-3 in their last 5, not playing too well, and there is a big block from Cyrus Jackson on to Samuel Bogus, and going the other way, Ezekiel Bull with the strong finish. Quick 5-0 lead. Gulf Coast, but J-Rock, one of the things I'm looking forward to seeing regarding around Ty Killens is for Bad Boys side, who's going to step up and try to stop him defensively. We talked about it in our pregame conversation there before we got started here proper, but Bad Boys, I'm not sure if they have a lot of options really to try to slow down Ty Killens. You could put Pagnotti on him. There's a height issue there. You could put someone like Malcolm Chamberlain on him, but again, there's a size issue there too. So you might be looking at someone like Trapper Die to try to be the guy.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a situation with Bad Boys where you're probably going to have to look at Victor Noggle or Die, like you said. Because, size-wise and position-wise, those two are about the only, ones that kind of barely match up.
Ezekiel Bull catching the alley-oop on the pass from Carson Cuthbert. They hook up there, and Carson's going to have to play a really good game tonight, I think, alongside his crossing his counterpart and August. But yeah, coming right back, Victor Noggle catching one of his own from Samuel Bogus.
I think one thing that could play, is if
one thing that could play a factor. Go ahead, Joe.
Bogus, if Big Shot Bog and Pagnotti, have a really big game, I think they definitely have the advantage in the backcourt, as compared to Gulf Coast. So they have an absolute, big-time game like they have at points this season. I think that might be enough to pull it out.
Yeah, and there's Samuel Bogus hitting again, this time from deep. Bad Boys out in the lead, and again, that's something that's known about this Bad Boys team is that their backcourt is elite. They have Bo Pagnotti and Bogus back there, and but just like Gulf Coast, the help around them seems like it hasn't arrived for Bad Boys yet. They have some pieces and players there who can do it, obviously, but it hasn't been consistent enough, and that's why they're coming into this game 8-11 and riding a 5-game losing streak. Their last one was a loss to the APC Aliens back on March 5th, 79-56.
Yeah, and we already knew coming in that, that's a mismatch right there. That's not
easy money for Ezekiel Bull.
That's not even fair.
No, not at all.
But I was saying, coming into this season for Bad Boys, you already knew it was going to be, I wouldn't say a struggle, but, it was going to be different, going to be a big-time adjustment, from last season, because last season their offense was pretty much solely built around Lorenzo Fino.
Right.
And, he's at Michigan now. So you knew coming into the season they were going to have to switch things up, schematically. And I still think, in a way, there's kind of finding their footing somewhat, as to see how they can get, their game plan to work, behind Pagnotti.
Yeah, exactly. And Trapper Guy, the 3 there, it ties the game up. That was a great pass. The vision to be in the paint like that and get that pass out to the corner. What an amazing pass. And his Bog is there. Strong defense on Cuthbert, not allowing him to get the easy bucket. And to come out the other way, Ezekiel Bull is giving that. We're going the other way. Let's do this again. Second time to the here for Gulf Coast. And they don't quite get it on defense on Kai Killen.
I tell you, B-Ron, I am a big fan of Ezekiel Bull and what he can do on that court. People think of him maybe more on the defensive end, as a young big, but he's got some moves on the offensive end, too.
Kai Killen. Speaking of moves, Kai Killen's right there, showing off his post moves there. Working on Samuel Bogg, getting easy points in the hook shot. Go ahead, J-Rob.
There is nothing that Kai Killens can't do. When I see Kai Killens, I look at, a young, prime Mar DeRozan with a post game. To me, that's the first comparison that comes to mind.
Yeah, there's been a lot of comparisons. And what a pass from Carson covering inside to Kai Killens, man. Threading the needle. He had maybe like 2 elbows of space in there to get that through. Managed to get that thing, fit the thing in there, and somehow Kyle was able to catch it and finish it off, man. What phenomenal work between those two. As ball gets right side on cover and gets the points right back. Back and forth we go here in this first quarter play all night of at 17.
Yeah, and another thing with Kai Killens, B-Ron, is that, everybody saw the work and, everything he was putting in, in the offseason. And so I think everybody expected him to be a, efficient contributor and a big factor for Gulf Coast, but I don't think a lot of people expected him to do what he's been doing at the level he has.
Right, exactly. And that's the thing with a lot of the newcomers that come into similar prep. We could talk about how we think it's going to be this. Is Bo Pagnotti continues to fire from 3 and connects once again, giving Bad Boys a late lead here in the first quarter. But that's the thing with the newcomers, J-Rock, is that we can look at them and pick up games, see how they play there. But once you get into an actual game, that's when you really start to see what you're going to look like. And I'm always going to take that stance of caution. But I can get excited with everybody else, of course. When it comes to actually playing the game, I want to see it first before I get a little more excited. And Kai Killens has definitely gotten me excited about his game over the course of the season. Carson Cuthbert pulling up over Sam Boggins and ending the first quarter with the Gulf Coast lead 22-20. Been a good one here about to start. Second quarter coming up. We'll see if it continues. Come on back to the Body Shop Sportsplex.
Car's all yours.
Thanks. Cars.com's expert reviews made it easy, but...
Shouldn't there be more back and forth?
You missed the drama, right?
Yeah.
Maybe this will do the trick.
Oh, it's a puppy.
Not a puppy, a wolf.
What now?
He's a wolf. And that is its incredibly protective mother.
Put the wolf down.
You guys good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
Okay.
Welcome back, everyone. Second quarter ready to begin. A 22-20 Gulf Coast lockdown lead. It was a very entertaining first quarter. A lot of back and forth action. Both teams and their big players making big plays. And Samuel Vargas connecting from deep gives Bad Boys back the lead. Begin the second quarter. What a start for Vargas and this Bad Boys team. What a response! Kai Killens, the turnaround fadeaway. My goodness.
That was pretty close to being a turnaround three-ball right there.
Yeah.
I mean, there is absolutely nothing Kai Killings can't do.
Yeah, and that's kind of his calling card is that turnaround fadeaway shot. It worked that time to the direction. Cooley Horse unable to score there on the interior for Gulf Coast, but Bad Boys back with it, and there, some good defense from Cyrus Jackson. Aiko Kasai, quick hop step in the traffic, gets the shot blocked, but Bad Boys able to come away with it. Strong defense from Lex Greenwood on Aiko Kasai. He did do the title, to be fair. He did get himself worked to a bad spot where he had both Vargas and Greenwood there in his vicinity, so that was going to be a tough shot to get up and score effectively either way.
Oh, what a pass inside.
Vargas, what a pass inside. Unfortunately, could not finish it, though.
And to think, B-Ron, next season at SimWorld U, we could potentially be seeing, Shot Bog and Lorenzo Phenom 2.0 teaming up.
Yeah, that is going to be something that I'm going to be really looking forward to seeing. Seeing those two back together again, playing on the same team. That's going to be a fun story to go to next season in SimWorld U.
Lorenzo Phenom also, though, very well, could very well be a first-round pick should he decide to declare for the SWBA draft.
That's very true. Very true. He could decide to leave Michigan and go to the SWBA, but that remains to be seen, obviously. So for now, we can think about the possibilities of him and Vargas teaming up again as Deontay Joyce hits both free throws there, making the 3-point lead.
That rivalry with Ohio State, with Pagnotti headed there, that Michigan-Ohio State rivalry is going to have even more heat added to it, and that's a beautiful pull-up three.
Trey Greer from deep, tying the game up again. Bad Boys have not been shy about shooting from there, and they've looked really good from deep tonight.
Yes, they have. They've been, working for the open shot around the outside, and they've been, converting. Now Kai Killen's going to get it to go.
Absolutely, and that's the important thing too, D-Rock, because sometimes you'll see a lot with these teams here in prep basketball. You see them force shots they may not need to take and that kind of stuff, more so than at your higher levels. As there goes Greer, once again, this time going inside and scoring. But you see it a lot, and good thing tonight, Bad Boys have been very selective with those 3-point and longer attempts. And when they've gotten their looks, they've made them count. For 3 times. Kai on the glass, second shot out to Kasai. Up and in, gone.
Aiko Kasai getting locked in from deep.
The effort though from Kai Killens to stay with the play.
And that's
look at
man.
Get that block. Face-down block from Cyrus Jackson there. What a big block from him. Gonna stay Bad Boys ball, but the effort from Killens stay with the play. After his shot gets denied, he gets the rebound and gets it out to his team. Wide open in the corner too. Very nicely done from Kai Killens. What a turnaround move from
defensive foul called on Deontay Joyce. That's his first personal.
That was a nice spin move there in the post. That was nice.
What?
Victor
Nurgle here at the line for Bad Boys. Nurgle coming into the game shooting 75% from the free throw line. Listed here at 6'9", 213. He's just 15 years old, as he misses the first one. That's why Jinx doesn't want to free throw percent on top.
And it looks like Holy Horse coming back out and Ezekiel Bull checking back in.
Yeah, it's going to be... I'm really looking to see how the bigs play in this one for Gulf Coast as well. Deontay Joyce, Holy Horse, Ezekiel Bull, those three. I think Malcolm Chamberlain is. I think sometimes he goes unnoticed or under noticed at times. But that 3-pointer though from Aiko Kasai rattles in.
Aiko Kasai stepping up and knocking down another one from deep.
Yeah, he's looked good there from beyond the arc so far, and what a 3-pointer there from Trey Greer.
Trey Greer says, anything you can do, I can do better than you. And oh, what a pass up ahead.
Kai Killens.
Pass up ahead to Kai Killens and extends his lead out some more, 36-32. 3:50 left here in the second quarter of play. Now Greer looking to find another one.
Trey Greer again. We have seen some hot shooting from Bad Boys tonight.
We really have, really have. And I didn't expect this coming into the game, and I don't know if you really ever expect to see something like that from a team like this, but they're looking really good from 3-point land, especially. They've got the shooters to do it, obviously, and time out here on the floor, 38-35. Goko's out in front. We are gonna take a minute here. Remind you guys that look, we're here on YouTube. You're here on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/SimWorldTV. Like the stream while you're at it. Like all our videos. Watch our stuff. Watch all our content here on the channel with the notify button as well. So you know when all of our shows, games, streams, everything else like that we have here for you go live. You gotta be locked in here though on SimWorld TV, youtube.com/SimWorld TV. The only place where you can see the game, be the game. And J-Rock, we spoke about Bad Boys and their 3-point shooting. They're coming into the game ranked 20th in the category, 33% from deep. So I think it's a little surprise to see them shooting as effectively as they are from that range. For that reason
yeah, it
alone.
has definitely been a big surprise, but as long as it's
There's
working.
another one.
I mean,
Thank God he can't get it to go that time.
But as long as it's going well for him, keep going back to it. Almost threw that pass away right there.
Almost threw it away. Lucky them. Able to get it back. Yep. Able to get back out. Cuthbert has it top of the key. Shot clock down to 3. I gotta touch it quickly. Pass out to Kai. Back to Cuthbert for 3. Good!
Bang, bang!
3-point basket.
Carson Cuthbert.
Man. Just finding ways to score. Shot clock winding down. You gotta just put something up, man. And I'm sure that had Coach Cheese going a little crazy, but it went in. So
inside and the big man slam.
Lex Greenwood.
What a response there from Lex Greenwood. Emphatic dunk from the big fellow. For that inside. Strong move inside.
Avery Cooks.
That's a big boy move from Avery Cooks.
Avery Cooks flashing the post game there.
And you see Cuthbert here shading Greer to the left. Given in the left. Now Greer backs up, creates space. Can't get the 3-pointer. If he's going to give you the left, he's giving you that free pass, I'm taking it every time. I'm taking it to stop me anyway.
Every single time until they step up.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Unless you're forcing your man in, your man in to help. And I never liked the idea of shading a defender your man one way. And what a shot there.
Ezekiel Bull has to chuck it up at the end of the shot clock there, but gets it to go.
Yeah, that's the second time they've had to do that. Not a rest of success, but Trey Greer, man, he is having a first half.
Trey Greer been getting it done mostly from outside, but he decides to put his flight shoes on, and now Kai Gillens is cooking with that turnaround jumper here tonight.
Also looked a little bit Dirk-esque, a little bit anyway. But there's another three from Greer. Come on!
Man.
Are you kidding me, Trey Greer?
Trey Greer. He honestly might have to be my X factor here for Bad Boys in this first half. You know, shooting the ball very well and keeping it close.
Yeah, it's
what a
looking
finish
that way.
there.
Here's Bopag using his body, going into his defender, and using his body into his advantage there, allowing him the soft touch on the inside to finish. Final 15 seconds of the first half taken away. This body shot sportsplex crowd chanting defense. One there, team to make a stop here. Inside to Killens in the post on Chamberlain. Oh, no good. Chamberlain gets the stop, and that's how the first half's going to end. A 47-44 lockdown lead heading into the locker room. It's been a really fun first half. Both teams showing a lot of everything, pulling out all the stops in their arsenal.
Yeah, definitely seen some great offense from both teams in this one. You know, a lot of guys stepping up. You know, Trey Greer for Bad Boys and Ezekiel Bull for Gulf Coast.
Yeah, it has been a really fun first half for both these teams. Kai Killens playing well. The play of Trey Greer though for Bad Boys has been phenomenal, and I'm hoping we continue to see more of that in the second half. Bo Pagnotti also playing well. There's a lot of everybody on both teams are really doing their part to make this game what it's been in the first half. But we are going to take a quick break at adjustment time for everybody. Second half coming at you, folks. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone. Second half action getting ready to begin here. And boy, in that first half, we were treated to a wonderful half basketball here at Timber Press.
As that we were. 16 points from Trey Greer and Kai Killens. With 15. Both teams, you know, having some nice ball-rate contributions.
Yes, all-around contributions from both sides, really. You mentioned Bad Boys a minute ago, and Kai goes to work here. Turnaround fadeaway. Guess what? It's good. 2 more points. Kai continuing to roll here, continue to cook. 15 minutes of the half. That gives him 17 points now.
Kai Killens absolutely cooking tonight.
Absolutely, man. He is on another level. Pagnotti for 3. No good. He has 12 coming into the second half of play here. Looked really good from deep, but Trey Greer did as well. You mentioned it, 16 points. And also, it all had just 8 minutes of play.
Avery.
Nice back down in the post there by Avery Cooks.
Yep. Pagnotti for 3. Short this time. First 2 threes he's taken haven't looked the best and looking no good. And
Avery
inside to Avery Cooks. Strong finish from that young man. Avery Cooks looking to have himself a coming out party here as well.
And now Balga's going to get called for the charge.
There's going to be the first turnover of the game for Vargas, and Gulf Coast going to take over. Now is going to be the time where you want to try to minimize your mistakes. It's a close game right now. You don't want to let things get away from you, though, and have those things become a habit.
Ezekiel Bull and one!
A strong take up from Ezekiel Bull, absorbing the contact, Michael Chamberlain. And we get a foul here. Bull here at the free throw line. We get a 10-point game here. Makes a good free throw.
Ezekiel Bull, like I said earlier, you know, typically more of a defensive guy, but he has really, as of late this season, stepped up offensively.
Starting to come into his own and find himself something that works for him offensively, which, you know, is playing a little bit of bully ball. And in this case, you using your leverage, using your power, use that big frame you got to make an impact. Certainly doing that.
Oh, what a
Victor Nargle there.
Nice turnaround jumper from Noggle there. Tough shot, made it look easy.
Yeah, with the hand in his face as well. So they were quickly defensively. Trying to floater.
Snatch block.
Chamberlain grabs it out of the air, NBA street style. My goodness.
That was, and now a foul on Kai Killens.
Defensive foul called on Kai Killens.
And foul here on Kai, his first of the game. We're going to take a quick break for the free throws. Come right back. Getting ready to put up the free throw. He does get it to go. It's the first one to fall after the foul from Kai Killens. Bad boys are hanging around, but you hear the boos coming from these Bad Boys fans. I think Coach Heach has some he's turned around and has some words for the fans here at the Body Shop Sportsplex. That's not gonna be any favors on the road here, J-Rock. I'm not sure you want to poke the bear in this situation.
No, Gulf Coast might have a little trouble getting out of Dodge if they keep this up.
Yeah, whether you win or lose, right? but I don't think you want to post it. They're only down 6, so it's not like the fans being into it is gonna, hurt or anything. That only helps these kids play better with the crowd into it. Trevor died trying a bit of fancy layup there. Unfortunately, not the result you want. Not the layup you want though either. I don't think so.
Now Cutler knocked down again.
Yeah, Cupworth knockdown shooter, and Cupworth having some words there for the crowd as well. This is getting a little bit tippy here, J-Rock. Gulf Coast players and coach really getting into it and giving. Oh my
big block.
goodness. Big block, but now gotta get the shot off, and Bad Boys is unable to get off in time.
It's Gulf Coast ball.
What a block from, I believe that was Ezekiel Bull who got the block on that. And man, and look, if the crowd wasn't into it before from Nick Keish's comments and Cupworth and after that block, they're certainly be into it now.
That is without question. You're Bad Boys, you got to feed off that.
Exactly. Foul on Greenwood. Ezekiel Bull going to go to the free throw line. We see Coach Williams there on the sideline. Third season here at World Prep. Career record of 33 and 33. Meanwhile, Nick Keish is his first season in World Prep, and his career record is the same as the team's record, 10 and 8.
Definitely, I think even though Gulf Coast has struggled as of late, I really believe that he's done wonders for this team to where, there was a lot of unknown for them coming into this season.
There was. They had a lot of rebuilding to do, J-Rock, and they've done it very well. The boos, man. Boos are coming in loud and proud here. We're going to win Bull at the free throw line there a minute ago. Resulted in him only getting one of those 2. And Boggett, little floater. Good shot from Boggett. Floater went in. 2 more points, and Bad Boys continuing to hang around here in this game, but they got to find a way to go on a nice little run here. They want to get back in this one. What a pass inside, but you got to finish if you're Bull. When you get down there, it's inside, and
you got to take advantage of that size advantage there.
I was thinking the same thing. You got to take advantage of it instead. Trying to show up the guard skills and the passing skills, but it does not go their way at all there. Not the possession you wanted there at all. As Cupworth tries his luck inside, getting sent back though.
That possession for Bad Boys was just a completely wasted possession. You had the mismatch down in the post, and you didn't take it.
Nope.
I mean, I'm just baffled at that one.
Yeah, that's one of those where you put your hands up and go, wait, what are you doing? As Cupworth continuing to attack inside, and 3-second violation at the Avery Cooks.
Bad Boys has got to string together a couple stops on defense if they want to have any shot.
They've got the stops. They haven't gotten the points on their side. Magnati step back 3, unfortunately. Oh, good for him. He's going a little cold here in the third quarter, J-Rock. After a blistering first half, too.
Now that's a beautiful pass inside.
Cook can't finish. Strong rebound, though, from Nurgle. As there's a mid-range jumper that is short. Trey Greer, and I've probably seen him in the quarter, and there is Avery Cooks.
Avery Cooks stepping up for Gulf Coast here tonight. He's gotten himself a decent amount of buckets.
Yeah, finally a bit of scoring here after the last 2 possessions from both sides. They've been great, and Ezekiel Bull got a hand on it. Coming the other way with it now with Gulf Coast. Iko Kasai over to Cupworth. Cooks inside. Get that out of here. Long defense there. blocked from Greenwood. Now go the other way. Give it go. Go to Greenwood. The visual is connected. Bounce pass.
Greenwood.
There we go. Inside. Selects Greenwood, man. What pass.
And done on both ends.
Absolutely. 1:16 left to go here in the third quarter. We're going to do a quick break, folks. I'm right back. Welcome back, everyone. Third quarter here. And as a reminder, we got one more game coming up after this one. Run DMV going down to Optimus Park, North Carolina, to face the Queen City Kings at High Court Sports and Rec Center. The not return, but Nick Hugo playing his former team in Run DMV. This time a member of Queen City Kings. As we get back to action here at Body Shop Sportsplex. And Rock in that game really quick. Nick Hugo, what do you expect from him going against his former team?
I think it's definitely going to be a statement game for Nick Hugo. You know he's got this one circled on his. He's had this one circled on his calendar for a long time.
Yeah, you always want to come out and play well against your former team. As Sam Boggins. He's got that floater game on point, and that angle too, from where he took the floater at, that's not an easy position to do it from. Normally, I think you want to do it on a straight on shot kind of thing from the free throw line, but he did it from the baseline here.
Oh, what a pass!
Man.
Defensive foul called on
And Boggins going to call for his second.
We have seen some nice passing here tonight, especially from both coasts. Now the crowd not happy with that call. It is still a very hostile, chippy environment here.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's a little hard to hear you, J-Rock, because these fans are going so loudly, and this isn't a big arena. Let's keep that in mind, but that's how loud these fans are, and how the sound is just enveloping the gym here. This is wild. This is
definitely one of the crazier environments we've been at in a long time, B-Ron.
Cyrus Jackson misses both free throws there. Not a good sign as Chamberlain has the ball in his hands, and he's going to go attack quickly.
Nice finish there.
Yeah, attacking quickly on Cyrus Jackson and getting the points there. 63-58, and now every time Gulf Coast has the ball, these Bad Boys fans are letting them hear it, booing them the entire possession. Not giving them a minute to breathe out there, and time does not get the shot to fall. It's going to end the third quarter play. Lockdown still 63-58. The fourth quarter is coming up. You know what that means, folks? Almost time to put those scores up. put those scores up, folks. It is fourth quarter time, 63-58. Gulf Coast lockdown out in the lead, looking to escape from the Body Shop Sportsplex with the win and snap their 2-game losing streak and extend Bad Boys to 6. We'll see if that happens. We got 8 minutes to do so, and there's a strong block. Way to turn that thing aside. And here we go. Bad Boys not down by much, J-Rock, here in the fourth quarter. What kind of changes you making, Bad Boys, to try to get this lead back and get out of here with the dub?
I'd say if you're Bad Boys, keep ramping it up on the defensive end. It just comes down to, working for the open and the best shot possible on the offensive end.
Yeah, I think he get back to doing it in the first 2 quarters. Malcolm Chamberlain, man. He gets the block on the defensive end and then goes up and catches the alley one-handed. And instead of going for the hard dunk finish, a little soft one-handed touch in there. Very nice with finesse. That's a big fella.
Very nice. And nice finish there, too, from Avery Cooks.
Yeah, Avery Cooks continuing to do his part, having himself a game as well. Spoke about it earlier, Avery Cooks, Carson Cuppers. Those kids, they have a good night. It helped Kai Killens out. That's not what to say. Help Kai Killens out, they'll be on track, and they're on track to win this game right now.
Yes, they are, B1, and Bad Boys missing another 3 there. 0 of 4 here in the second half after being lights out from deep in the first half.
Yeah, and both teams, on that note too, both teams are still shooting around 50% from the field overall. And there goes Trey Greer again. It's from 3. We spoke about this. The first 3 of the second half, man. It's a big one too. Gonna cut the lead to 2.
One possession ball game.
But Kai Killens has the answer for everything.
Not for long.
Nope. Not for long, my friends. As Kai Killens another 3. That one is an air ball. Yikes. Well, you can tell about that one, J-Rock.
I mean,
pretend it didn't happen, right?
right.
Pretend it didn't happen, and go back next possession and try again, I guess. If you get a good look. Greer. Oh,
Well,
no.
they turn it over.
Yeah,
Not
the
a good
poor
turnover.
pass. Poor pass from Trey Greer in traffic. He was being double teamed. Had to get the pass out. He did the Chamberlain. Chamberlain couldn't even corral it. Quick break, though. Folks, come right back. A little over 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. 67-63. Gulf Coast in the lead. Aiko Kasai at the free throw line for Gulf Coast. First one up and in for Kasai. And Kasai, one of these newcomers, similar prep his first season here, shooting 72% from the line. He's listed here at 6'1". He's just 16 years old. But he's made a name for himself with his athleticism, his shooting ability to create on offense as well. So he's got a solid bag of tricks there to do his part and help this team be successful.
That he does. Science, he has made some nice contributions to Gulf Coast tonight.
Yeah, he really has. And the beautiful thing about this Gulf Coast team is that next season, barring any bigger surprise changes, they'll only be replacing one player, and that's Deontay Joyce. He's the only one who's moving on to similar year. Everybody else is staying here for prep for another season. At least one more.
Deontay Joyce being heavily recruited by lot of SEC schools, and I think kind of in that regard, he stays in the South. He stays down south.
He's already down here, right? May as well, and Spafford died.
May as well.
Himself on the board. 4:30 left, and this one is starting to get a little close here. Maybe a little too close to comfort if you're Gulf Coast. Oh, strong defense there.
Nice board there by Trey Greer.
Yeah. Nurgle and England were in there. Great pass inside, but that would have to reset here. Shot clock down to 5. Greer fires for 3. It's on. 1 point game.
Trey Greer been that X factor for Bad Boys tonight, but Kai Killens answering right back with his own bucket.
We've seen that happen multiple times throughout the game, but it seems like it always seems to happen on a 3-pointer like that from Bad Boys when they get it to within 1 or 3 points like it is now, and then Kai Killens come back and falling with just a little turnaround mid-range that we've seen all night long.
Little snap
ties the game up there with a big time 3-point.
Pagnati Posse is loving that.
Pagnati Posse going crazy over there. We're all tied up at 71. 3:19 left in the game, and I think this is a good time to remind everyone that we want you to join the Discord. Discord.tv, Simba Hoops. If you got the game, come be a player. If you got the brain, come be a coach. Be a fan, cheer on one of the Simba Prep teams. Or if you want to, you really want to get really involved, call some games with me and J-Rock, get behind the mic, call some games with me and J-Rock, write articles for us, be a part of the tech team here. There's so many different avenues and ways to be involved in Sim World, but the only place you can do it, or the only way you can do it, is by joining the Discord, discord.tv/SimWorldHoops.
It has been a back and forth game all along, D-Ron. I think we are going to see it right down to the wire.
Yeah, it's all tied up here, and I know we're still 3 minutes out from the final of this one, and if we get extra basketball, we don't know yet. But let's talk player of the game, J-Rock. Who's it going to be right now for you, or if you have a couple of options there in mind? Player of the game.
I think if Gulf Coast is able to pull this out, I think the obvious choice is Kai Killens. I mean, very consistent shooting the ball tonight. I mean, he's just been getting it done, in every aspect on offense. Although you've got to give some credit to Ezekiel Bull as well, as he has stepped up on both sides.
Ezekiel Bull,
then for Bad Boys, I got to go with Trey Greer. If they are able to pull it out. That is a beautiful jump from Victor Noggle.
Victor Noggle, one-handed
punches it down.
Yep, Gibbon, Bad Boys leader, take a break, folks. So, come right back. Welcome back, everyone. Bad Boys have the lead. It's 2.1, but they got a lead nonetheless. This is where you want to be. With under 2 minutes left in the game, but it almost didn't last that long. Almost didn't last that long at all. Ball gets here on offense. Oh, good defense there from Tyrus Jackson. They get the stop. And there's a foul on Ezekiel Bull. Oh, that's an offensive foul.
Coach Heesh not happy with that.
No, not happy about it at all. You hear him giving the refs a lip. The Bad Boys will take a timeout here. It seems like we were just here a minute ago, Jared. Just here, I feel like. But look, we got a 2-point lead here for Bad Boys. It's not much, but it's something. Now I think it's all about how you go about extending it. If you're Bad Boys, how are you making sure that that happens in an effective way to where you're not giving Gulf Coast much of a chance?
I think if you're Bad Boys, you know, you have the lead, you know, just run some time, you know, work for a good shot. Run some time off the clock.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do you start considering slowing down your possessions here?
I honestly do.
I think
you do consider it.
How long though? How long do you give until? Is there like a certain number of passes you're looking for in a possession? Seems like Coach Heesh has been a little bit active here on social media during the game, no less, in a clutch game. Someone thought it was Stone here and tweeted something, but it's like it was something along the lines of how's it a foul. Not happy with the referees here tonight. That's not that kind of foul here in this close to the ball game. I understand the thought process, but not tweeting about it during a game is not the way to go about getting your voice heard, in my personal opinion. But what do I know? I'm not a coach. I'm just a guy with a microphone in my hand. And Daniel Ball gets the kid with the basketball on a dream. And what a strong take that was off making a 4-point Bad Boys lead.
Kai Killens trying to go to work.
Trevor Guy being guarded by Kai Killens, and get that out of here. And Malcolm Chamberlain down to a minute 55. Gotta hold on for a little bit longer for Bad Boys. You got here with the W at home in front of your home crowd. Rear step back three, no good. Kai Killens bring it up the other way.
Gulf Coast, the chance to cut this back to a one-possession game.
Yeah, and there's
Kai
Kai in the
Killens
post,
working
and around
the post.
spin, no
He
good.
won't get a go, but he gets the push back.
Killens.
Yeah.
Come on, Bad Boy
Kai
fans.
Killens doing it once again, 75-73. Bad Boys here leads down to 2. Bogus has it in hand. Gotta be careful on defense. You can't make a pull rotation and leave Bogus open. And you don't take the labs on him. He had 4 or 5 Gulf Coast defenders in his face. And so decide to pull up. Result was a miss. Kai Killens now on hand, being defended by Trey Greer. Greer, ball's out on the floor, strong here for it. Killens has it up and in!
Kai Killens.
High ball game.
Wow. What a great effort from both kids on that possession. Kai Killens, Trevor Dye, and there's a block from Avery Cooks. And now Carson Tupper to the rack. Wide open lane, easy 2 points. And that is huge down the stretch here. 35 seconds left in this one. Bad Boys can't order. Run too much box now. Gotta be quick. Step back 3 from ball. Gets a 1-footer. No good. And out of bounds. Gulf Coast
Out of bounds.
take over.
Gulf Coast ball.
Man,
Not a big fan of that shot there, B-Ron.
not the 1-footed 3-pointer. That's crazy. And now we'll get some
Defensive
fouls
foul
here
called
coming into
Victor
play as
Noble.
it becomes a
That's a second
second
personal.
2-point game.
17 foul.
27 seconds left. Out of foul quickly, and they do.
Foul called
Take
on
it one
Shepard
here.
Dye.
Dye
That's
to
his
cut
first
first.
personal. Third
for Cuthbert going to go to the free throw line. I want to go back to that last session really quick that got them tied up. J-Rock. The ball was loose on the floor. The scrum, the effort from both Killens and Dye to go after that ball. And somehow, by some miracle, Kai Killens is able to cut away with it. And get the shot to go up and go in though after all of that. Insane.
Copper Dye has definitely played a good game on the defensive end tonight. It's just Kai Killens, I mean, he's made a lot of tough shots.
That was just unlucky right there. As Cuthbert is turned from the line. 79-75, 20 seconds left. Come on back, folks, for the finale here at the Body Shop Sportsplex. Final 26 seconds here in this one. Everybody up on their feet here at the Body Shop Sportsplex, rightfully so. Gotta get the ball to Trey Greer. They do shoot the three, and it's no! Bang! Trey Greer!
Foul called Malcolm Chamberlain. That's his second personal.
Malcolm Chamberlain fouls Cyrus Jackson here.
Defense.
And we'll see him go to the free throw line here. Jackson at the line this season, a 93.3% free throw shooter. Gets the first one. Makes it a 2-point game. And the bad thing though for Bad Boys in this spot, they don't have any timeouts. So they can't bring the ball up to half court. They're going to have to inbound and go the full distance. And it's a 3-point game as well. As that is perfect from the free throw line. Ball gets bringing it up. No shot clock. Game clock now to 17 seconds. Ball gets being defended by Kai Killens. Pull up jumper from Bogan. Good! Whoa! Daniel Bogan. Now causing Cuthbert. And now Cuthbert's here going to go to the free throw line. At the same spot we were at just a few seconds ago.
Need these free throws here for both coasts if you're Carson Cuthbert.
Cuthbert's one of the keys one at the line, and he stays perfect on the year at the free throw line. Big spot here. Ice water in their veins, and they do have it. As Cuthbert is perfect from the line. Just 9 seconds left. The three will take us to overtime. Pagnotti or over to Bogan from three, and no good in that one. Gonna end this, but I thought no. Pagnotti on the floor. Please guys be confused. Trevor dies, but it doesn't matter because Gulf Coast gets out of here with the W 83-80, and it snapped their two-game losing streak, extending Bad Boys to 6 in a row. For J-Rock, I'm B-Ron. Remember, one more game coming up after this one, folks, between Run DMV and Queen City. We'll see you in game 2.
Simworld, 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 Simworld,
It's a place where average Joe can work on his craft and grow. Say you the new magic, yo. Well, why you ain't passing, though? Better get you a basket, bro. Cause this ain't no Madden, no. This is real ball life from prep to pro. Kamal Park, this ain't no fashion show. It's the opportunity for you to be the one to shoot the three. In the clip, game on the line. They like, who is he? Must be the 2-3 or 2-4. The one twice. Coach saying do more. Scouts like that boy nice. Drive up the price. Push up the stock. Build up your name. Stir up the pot. Piss off the eye. As a player or a coach, here it is, dog. SimWorld, this is your shot.
Yo, yells.
SimWorld.
You know your boy gotta get some of this, right?
SimWorld.
Rick Blaze.
SimWorld.
Ladies love. Let's go.
I be on some ballers, trying to get my hands on a scholarship. Pretty young thing already knew my name, said she wanna try out on the scholarship. Hold up, let me PG it. Porn go past, but you know I'm gon' do it. Podcast fast, big Bob on the snacks, and you know I'm in my bag when March can't beat it. Baby, I be trippin' with my foes tipping. Shot out to the ballers, no bull like I'm Pippin. Rick Blaze hit him with the freestyle. SimWorld hoops, man, them boys wild.
SimWorld. 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 SimWorld.
And then when their lead expanded, they turned into a highlight machine, except for the problem was there was no film in the camera.
Want the good, want the bad, all the feelings. Want you happy and sad in between them. If there's one thing I truly believe in, ordinary love, ordinary love. I wanna oversleep in your shirt 'cause it's ours. Brush my teeth while you're taking a shower. If there's one thing I know, there is power in ordinary love, ordinary love. Don't you ever say you are not enough, baby, you're enough. So don't you be afraid and take a leap of faith. It doesn't have to be holy, holy. I'm not asking for a God, just as long as you show me
I don't know. I hope so. But all I do know is we've got to get him to ICU. And we've got to get him there fast.
All day I've been shaking, patiently waiting, hating. Every moment that goes by without you. It's like I'm going crazy, mayday, mayday. Cause I swear it feels like I'm about to lose my mind. Cause I've never had this feeling, but I'm feeling I adore you. Obsessed with the love you give, and it's killing me slowly knowing you're my life support. And without you I just can't live. Never knew I could feel the way I do about you. Like I'm losing control and that ain't cool, that ain't cool. You can put me and I see you till the next time I see you. Cause I die without you.
Welcome back, SimWorld fans. We got your final game of the night coming up here from Carolina. The home team wearing their home whites. Queen City Kings, they're 9-9 on the year, taking on a Run DMV squad, 7-10. Cam Jones leading the way for them. Marco Jacobs, the star this season for Queen City. On the other hand, we're underway here, and you got E. Lava behind the mic. Here with Sam. His first shot in this game is blocked, Sam. Begin this game with some defense.
Yeah, get some defense here at the High Court Sports and Rec Center here in Optimus Park. And speaking of optimism, Queen City coming to this one a little optimistic. 2 wins in a row. Their last 5. They are 3-2, and you got the Run DMV coming in here not doing hot, probably a little pessimistic. Charles Pinkard there with the 3. They are struggling a lot as of late, but Queen City Kings still in the running here in SimWorld Prep for the season. If they can compete and put some things together here at the end of the season, they'll be able to still compete, in the postseason.
Well, Pinkard got that 3. Shooting just under 44% from deep, Charles Pinkard. Another 3 on the way, and Charles rattles this one in. He's off to a hot start. 6 points for him, 6 points for DMV.
Yeah, and if DMV can get that shooting going, especially from Charles Pinkard, when he is hot from downtown, when he's moving well off the ball, these guys really play great out there offensively, and I think we're going to see a lot of that from him tonight. If he's getting an early one to go, he'll probably get some more to go here late in the game.
Ooh, some more defense, and this is going to be DMV ball.
Wow.
Pinkard averaging really just 8.9 per game. He's off to a hot start. The defense, we saw a swat on the first possession too. Run DMV, the road team, coming to play tonight. Another 3. This one won't go, however, and up the other way. Queen City.
Cam Jones with a rare miss from 3-point right there. We talked about the good 3-point shooting for DMV. Cam Jones, the other guy aside of Charles Pinkard, who can really spray from downtown. It's crazy with arms that massive on that kid that he can have so much touch on that shot.
Oh, tough shot there with the shot clock winding down, but that's what Marco Jacobs does. He's buried. That's his 53rd three-pointer made this year, and he hits them at a 43.7% clip. He has been one of the surprise players, maybe the biggest kind of one nobody was talking about in the preseason. Is boy, has he emerged. Charles Pinkard, wow. He is active tonight.
Yeah, Pinkard's hot. Trying to cut off your line about Marco Jacobs, but Elava, you're definitely right. Marco Jacobs has been elite this year, averaging 21 a game right now. Last game had 27, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Really dominating, and speaking of dominating, Nick Hugo throwing down on the old squad.
Yeah, that had to feel good for Nick Hugo. He played for DMV last year, transferred to Queen City in the offseason. Greeted some old friends with a thunderous Nick Hugo dunk. He's prone to do that, and he cuts that lead down a little bit. Another 3, Run DMV taking a lot of shots from outside here. This time, the new face getting in on the action. That's Keith Singleton. He's their leading scorer at 14.4 per game, and only hitting 20% from deep, and that's only his 7th three-pointer made this year, but that seems to be the game plan for Run DMV tonight. Went to the outside, and so far it's working for Coach Jaden Banks.
Yeah, and Sky Durant going to get one right back at him. Yep, right on cue.
Still a 4-point lead for DMV. And Charles Pinker just given an
no.
inch of daylight, and he has the green light, and he is getting it done. 4 made 3-pointers, 12 points for Charles Pinker.
Man, when shots are falling like that early, you know, some nights you go out there and guys are just hitting contested threes, tough shots, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Oh, man!
Oh, my
Nick
Lord.
Hugo is getting up high in this.
Nick Hugo has had some on a poster kind of dunks, hang it up on your wall, but it's still DMV with that 4-point lead. Another 3 from DMV and another one made. They are just on fire from outside tonight. This time it's John Hudgens, the 7-footer out of Pottstown, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, the
He can make
7-footer
from out
with
there,
touch.
33%
There
of
was
the
not
year.
a sound made on that 3-pointer hitting the net. That was pure water out there.
Step back won't go. Rebound, battled for, and comes away with it. DMV. They set up another shot from outside. That has definitely been the focus coming out to start this game, at least. Shot clock winding down this possession. Little short mid-range jumper goes, and that's good for Keith Singleton, the 6'2 guard. EC native getting it done for the local team he supported.
Yeah, putting some
He's a single
jump
veteran
shots
as
in.
well.
Put some jump shots in out there, E, which is not typically what we see Keith Singleton doing all that often. Had a 3-pointer earlier, like you said, 20% on the season. If he's going to be contributing, Sky Durant is getting in on the 3-point action as well. That's going to be a timeout by Run DMV.
Hot shooting from outside from both teams, but it's DMV has a 6-point lead as we take our first break. Don't go anywhere. More action coming from the Carolinas when we return.
Delivery. Give me a shot if anybody comes in. You got it. Bud Light, the mother load. Hey, here it comes. Hide. Did you hear something?
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down.
Bartender, 20 Bud Lights. Oh no!
Make it a Bud Light.
Mass substitutions at first break for both teams.
Full court press going on.
Yeah, and a little switch up on the coaching as well, and maybe a little change needed for Queen City, who find themselves trailing. Early going still in this one. Drive won't go, but a second chance. Nick Beal might go right up with another 3 right there. That seems to have been the DMV MO. Instead he attacks, but he can't finish.
That's just bad basketball there, E. 2 easy layups, don't get him to go, and then turn around. Marco Jacobs is going to put that one down.
Marco Jacobs is 16 years old, 6'3" guard out of Charlotte.
They're hoping to see Marco at North Carolina next, in the future here, these North Carolina fans, but he's got some other offers out there. He's got Duke and Gonzaga looking at him as well, but he's got a bright future ahead of him.
Queen City's uniform certainly.
Oh no!
A little bit of oh boy, a little bit off there on that.
Hey, we had the wrong camera angle there for VJ on that one.
I think we did. Well,
gotta get off that production team.
VJ George, quite frankly, has been an enigma throughout his SimWorld prep career. 6'10", 210-pounder. Has a lot of skills, but just what you just witnessed kind of encapsulates him. He's been on a journey too. He's kept his bag packed. He's been on a few different prep squads because, again, that talent's there. Nobody's quite figured out how to unlock it yet, and so far that hasn't been really the case this season either. It was an easy bucket on this end for Queen City. Getting it done on the inside now. That's Taz Journey, the 15-year-old out of Conway, South Carolina.
Yeah, Taz Journey. He's one of these high flyers we got out here on Queen City. Oh, we're going to see a turnaround three there from Trey Trust. Trust in the tray.
Another SimWorld veteran, Trust. Extends the lead back to 6 as we approach the 1 minute mark. Opening frame. Moving it around here. Jacob's still out there under 5, but he gives it up quickly. Looking like he's going to get it back. 3 on the way, and that is well short and just going to be a shot clock violation. So we've seen a missed free throw. There we just saw Sky Durant come up a little bit short there on that shot attempt too.
Yeah, and if Run DMV can continue to play some good defense like they did on that possession right there, we saw Queen City couldn't get anything going. Speaking of defense, we're seeing a little on the Queen City side right now with that block.
Well, the bounce unfriendly to the home team ended up in a DMV hand, but they're not able to turn it into points. 30 seconds to go now.
Oh, there he is.
What a drive. Nice finish. Journey.
That is a long athlete right there, Elava.
Young one, too. Room to grow into what is already an impressive frame. Final seconds. Should be the last possession here. Nick Beal going to take it, and he rattles it home. What an appropriate way. End this quarter. Run DMV draining a 3. That's what they did to establish a 7-point lead. We're going to take a quick break. Second quarter, when we return, North Carolina. SimWorld Prep action on SimWorld TV.
Welcome home.
Mom, Dad, this is Cindy.
Cindy, yes.
So nice to meet both of you.
It's nice to meet you finally. Travis has told us so much about you.
All good things, I hope.
Yes, of course.
Good.
Please,
Thank
welcome.
you.
Oh, Mom, no. Dad, this is Shannon.
Oh, hi.
Shannon.
And this is Aaron.
Hey, cutie.
That is Jessica. Jenny, Sarah, Megan,
Hi.
Nicole, Elizabeth.
Acts. Use in moderation.
Road team with the advantage after one quarter. And you know, Sam, I think the kind of crazy thing is all those threes, Nick Beal getting on the inaction late, Charles Pinkert early and often. Cam Jones is actually the leader of this DMV squad with 40 made threes, shooting 58% long range.
Yeah, tonight they're really running it up from the three-point line. Everyone's getting involved. We saw Keith Singleton get one earlier. Everyone else hitting their shots. They're really looking to put it on Queen City this game with the three-point ball.
And they still got Cam Jones in the candle.
Watch out!
Oh, what another drive and finish. Journey is really coming into his own here these last couple minutes. Averaging 7 points a game, but boy, he looks like a star in the making these last few possessions.
Man, he was about a foot away from the basket up in the air there. Reaches over the defender with the reverse dunk. That is just disgusting work.
And there he did enough to disrupt Zaire Higdon twice. And City will retain possession here. Yeah, but then Journey down there on the defensive end. Couldn't stop the offensive rebound, but prevented the putback as well. And nice few minutes for the young man out of South Carolina.
Yeah, we've seen him play some good defense on VJ George driving to the rim. You know, granted, we see the one-handed jumper from Taz Journey out there. Wow.
Wow. Charles Pinkard and Taz Journey, they've been the stars of the show. I bet you didn't have that down on your card before the game started. But That's why we play him, folks. Trying to drive in here on 2 defenders. That's not going to work, but gets his own rebound. Back up. Still won't go.
You know what, Elava? I think if you shoot it one-handed, that just means you're better, right? I mean, you're doing it without the guide hand. You're not using the help of the guide hand. It just means you're just doing it better than everyone else.
Jay George, that last possession, definitely feeling optimistic, taking on 2 defenders. Here, Beal tries to go inside, flip it up, but it won't go. Empty possessions now for DMV, a chance maybe for Queen City.
Yeah, DMV not had much success at all attacking the rim. We have seen that. So if Queen City can just maybe slow down what they're getting from 3 out there. Oh my, Sky Durant on the turnaway jumper.
Sky Durant, 6'8", 175-pounder out of Phoenix, North Carolina. He's averaging 13.1 per contest, and boy, that was a pretty shot from behind the backboard there. Impressive. I want to remind you all that we can be found everywhere at SimWorld 4K. Find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter. Find us on Instagram. You can find us on TikTok, as long as you can still have TikTok, I guess. See how that goes.
Trying to shut it down.
No. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. While it's there, we're everywhere. Remember that. So come and find us, and remember to like us, follow us, share us, forward us, copy and paste us, whatever you can do. Get the word out about the only place that you can see the game, be the game, and that is right here, SimWorld.
Elava, I love that.
1 point lead for DMV.
While it's there, we're everywhere. That is that's a bar right there, Elava.
Hey, you know. Think of the ad-libs. Put me on the Borscht Belt circuit. Back underway. DMV, a 1-point lead, but it's been steadily whittled away here. They've had trouble scoring. Charles Pinkard back out on the court, and he's been the catalyst for most of what they've done right tonight. Shot won't go, and so far, still really not much doing. Outside of Pinkard and Beal, one DMV, chance to take the lead for Queen City.
Yeah, Queen City, they've been playing pretty good defense here in this second quarter so far, and they've been converting offensively. We might see them do it again here with Hugo taking a shot inside, and he is going to get that one to go.
Just kind of hung in the air there. Nick Hugo, 6'8", 230-pounder, almost like a ballet star.
Well, it seems like he's really come out here, Elava, with just like an extra level of energy, and I imagine he is out there playing like that against his old squad, looking to stick it to him here.
Well, he's got him the lead back, and Pinkard tried to grab it back with authority, couldn't get that one to go. Shot clock winding down. That's a tough jumper. Won't go. Almost halfway through the second quarter now. A tight game between two teams, both in sixth place in their respective regions. Good drive, nice finish. Singleton. Playing bigger than that 6'2" frame. Similar to one of the stars of SimWorld's Ground Zero season, Roderick Little. Played for Detroit, the team now known as Bad Boys, that we saw earlier tonight. Oh my! Nick Hugo. He is on a one-man mission not to lose to his old squad, and once again, he reestablishes the lead for Queen City.
Yeah, he is still playing with a lot of effort out there, and you can see how it's changing the game out there, E. These guys have came back, taken the lead, haven't really let up much, but Charles Pinkard back to doing what he's been doing, and that's shooting the three.
Pinkard had Durant on him right there, and I think Durant thought he could reach him with that 6'8" frame, but super quick release on Pinkard's shot. We know he can hit him from deep. Got another one to fall. Oh, tough shot inside, bounces off the rim and won't go. Oh, but that will on the other end. Cam Jones.
Cam
Suddenly Run
Jones.
DMV back up by 5.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my.
Hold that thought.
Boy. Journey, only 6'7" and 205. At least that's what he's listed as. But playing bigger than that tonight. There's a long-range jumper, and John Hudgens able to get that to go. Now, Hudgens can do that. Known as a shooter. That's actually only his 4th made 3 of the year, but they're just saying that's a 2?
I don't know what they're calling it out there, E, but I can tell you, John Hudgens, for a guy that's that tall out there, you love how mobile he is, and we see him right here pulling out some moves. Got a little ball handling ability out there as well. If, the fact that he can step outside and shoot a 3, Pinkard on the drive there. The fact that a guy like Hudgens can, step outside and shoot that 3, along with what he provides defensively, and the rest of what he does offensively, that's a great asset to have on the squad down there, especially down there in the paint.
Ooh, nice interior passing, but DMV able to cut it off, force a tough shot, but up and in with it. On the attack there is number 0, Carter Fields. He's another transfer on this Queen City team, but he's a Greensboro native. Timeout called by Queen City, and DMV up by 7, 1:15 to go second quarter. And in the same way that you're talking about John Hudgens being a big guy who sort of has guard-like skills, Sam, I think you can say the same thing. We just saw it there from Charles Pinkard in terms of a guard, and we've seen the damage he's done from beyond 3 tonight, but also just able to take it there inside and attack the rim, score.
SimWorld presents Around the Table with E and the Fat Man.
What's up, everyone? This is Big Bob.
And this is Elava.
And we are the co-hosts of Around the Table with E and the Fat Man.
Around the Table is the SimWorld Sports podcast where Big Bob and I give our takes on various sports from around the world.
Make sure to tune in every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time to hear our takes.
And don't forget to join in the conversation with us on Discord at discord.gg/SimWorldHoops.
And make sure to follow us on Twitter and YouTube at SimWorld4K. And as always,
see the game, be the game. Later, folks.
Seven-point lead for Run DMV. Charles Pinkard leading the way for them. 16 points for him. Journey has 10. He has the ball right now, gives it up. Jacobs looking to attack, pulls up, gets it to go.
And Marco
Confident
Jacobs
stroke
getting
from
going
him, man.
offensively, I think he is going to be one of the keys for Queen City here. Maybe to try to affect this Run DMV team. Right now, shooting 9 for 13 from 3. They're just putting up one more point on the board each time down there, and that means that Queen City's going to have to get something going offensively to try to compete with that.
George thought about taking another 3, instead tries to go glass and misses. Coming up on 30 seconds to play here, first half, and another bucket quickly. This time it's Harry Rhodes able to score for Queen City.
We
They're
got
within 3
Xavier
points.
Bryant on the basket there.
Oh, thanks for the correction there.
Don't forget about Weapon X out there. Most people do, and that's why they call him Weapon X. You don't
Yep.
see it coming, but he'll be out there hustling all day long.
Jacobs picks up the screen here, but he's running out of time. He'll take a long 3. Can't tie it up at the buzzer. DMV on top, 40-37 as we get set to go to the halftime break. But Charles Pinkard, definitely some player, has some reputation. Again, came into this game shooting almost 44% from deep, but 16 points for him. He's on nearly double his average. We're only halfway through this game. He's your first half MVP. Question is, can he and DMV keep up this torrid shooting pace in the second half to hold off Queen City?
Yeah, and really the story of this game has been the three-point shooting. That's the only reason Run DMV is really ahead right now. Other than that, it's been a battle out there. We see Nick Hugo right here throwing one down. He's been energetic tonight, but Charles Pinkard lighting up from three, and so is all of Run DMV out there tonight, E.
Yeah. Beal getting in on the action. John Hudgens stepping outside, taking some shots. There you see it. Queen City has shot 63%, yet they're trailing at the half, and that's because of those threes. Don't go anywhere. Second half action when we return to Carolina.
Yes, I know.
Look who's over there. He's walking.
So, what have I missed?
3-point lead for DMV. They're looking to improve their record to 8-10 on the season. If they can walk away with a win out of here, is trying to climb up the Founders Region standings. That's a tough region to be in. You got Beast of the East, Philadelphia Elite, the Originators, Lakeshore Drive, a good Bad Boys team. Not to mention the North and Gotham 5. Every win valuable. Charles Pinkert's trying to get them for him, but that shot won't go. Fields takes a tough shot, but he makes it. Wow.
Interesting shot selection, interesting possession there for Queen City. Not the guy you usually have taken a shot like that either, but gets that one to go.
It seemed like they were sort of standing around a little bit, so Carter Fields said, all right, not in a bad spot. I'll see what I can do. Got it to go. A defensive possession here from Queen City. Shot clock is wound down. Tough interior shot won't go. And Gurney has it. Got a really solid first half of 10 first half points, and there he gets an assist. And you know what? Gurney can do that. He comes into this game averaging 2.6 assists per game.
Hey,
Very
forget
good
the
passing
dunk.
skills.
He love it. Why are we forgetting about the dunk there? I mean,
Wow.
we just saw a man fly with Carter Fields. Oh my goodness, yeah. Toss Journey, great dime there, but I want to talk about the athleticism. Wow.
No, fair enough. Fields with the fantastic finish, too. Great combination between those two. Whips it inside once again. This time Journey finds Hugo, and he's just whipping passes out there now, too. Journey.
Yep.
Journey's trying to audition for MVP out there. Turnover. Fields comes up with it this time. QKC has the lead once again. And they just extended it as well. This time Jacobs. Everybody getting in on the action here early in the second half. Queen City, I thought we might see a timeout called DMV, but they set up the offense.
Yeah, I'd say they're not far away from needing to call one.
Oh. Hugo. We're going to take a quick break there. Go get that ball back from wherever he just swatted it. Great start to the second half by Queen City. They've retaken the lead, swatting shots, making them. On the other end, forced a tough one up here, but Charles Pinkard has the answer. Locks it back up again at 45.
Yeah,
19
back
points
into
now
the
for
bench
Pinkard.
there.
And Jacobs has it. It's an inside to Hugo, who takes it behind his back. Oh, can't get the finish there to go. Would have been another style point there for Nick Hugo if he'd gotten that down. Oh, almost a turnover. It's just a 2, but it's good.
What a
Another bucket
three-pointer
there.
there by Cam Jones. Another three-pointer for this DMV squad that you don't hear anything from the net. It was a perfect swish out there. These guys have been putting that work in the gym, getting some shots up, and so has Marco Jacobs.
They called that just a 2. He was inside the line. I was watching it. I was watching it there on Cam. And on this end, it's another swat.
Uh-oh.
A block party so far. Oh, Jacobs gives it up. Open jumper. Rattles home. Queen City retakes the lead. Sky Durant. A nice little drive inside.
Wow.
Ooh. I thought Hugo was maybe gonna get a piece of that, but Singleton.
Well, he did. I think he did get a piece of that one there, but didn't matter. It wasn't enough of a piece, and it still went in the rim.
He knocked it in. Jacobs once again drives underneath, but backs it out. Gets it here at the free throw line. Jump on go, but the finish from Hugo. Wow.
Watch your heads out there.
Nick Hugo elevating here at the high court. Optimist Park, Carolina. Oh, and look at this. Another 3. That is 6 made three-pointers. Charles Pinkard tonight. This is probably, I have to check the records, but I think this is 7. I was about to say 7 is the record for made threes. And look at that, a swat down here on this end. Both of these teams really going at it in a close game. There's some amazing individual things happening out there with Pinkard and Hugo and a few others, but can't forget there's also a game here being played. DMV up 1 right now, looking to extend it. Shot clock has wound down. Singleton going to try to make a little jumper. Can't get it to go.
Watch out.
Oh. Yep. In the end, it was an elegant finish from Fields. 1-point lead for Queen City, and DMV going to call a timeout. We're going to take a quick break. 2:39 to go, third quarter on SimWorld TV. Good game here between Queen City and Run DMV. 1-point lead for the home team, and also some good statistical things happening as well. Charles Pinkard, 6 for 8 on threes. And there's going to be an easy retaking the lead for DMV. VJ George lays it in. But record this season is 7 made threes, so he's one off season record. I don't know if the all-time record's in much danger yet. That was Kadarius Loftus They drained 12 in one game.
Yeah, having that many three-pointers out there, that's got to be a dangerous look for that other squad. When you get that hot out there, sometimes it don't really matter how much defense is played. You're still going to knock it down when you get in the zone like that.
Not much defense played by Queen City these last two possessions. VJ George first with a bucket and then with a nice assist to Higdon that last time around. And that will not roll in. Oh, and once again, just nobody home.
Defense.
Easy attack, and DMV suddenly up by 5.
Yeah, Queen City not getting back defensively and not, trying to defend the paint, kind of just letting guys go to the rim without any type of defense to be shown. They definitely need to change that, or this one is going to get away from it.
Trey Truss taking advantage of that last possession for the easy bucket. Tough 3 this time for Queen City, but they get it to go. Harry Rhodes, he's one of these new additions to the squad. This is just his 7th game as a King. Needed him to come up big, and he did there, and no answer on this end DMV. Under a minute to play now, third quarter. Ooh, tough shot there, won't go, and Higdon able to secure the rebound. VJ George has a much smaller defender on him, but he gives the ball up.
Anything to look at right now, but Nick Beal don't care. He's going to take it right at him.
Nick Beal, 6'1" guard out of Brooklyn. Veteran of this SimWorld Prep game, 17 years old. He's averaging 10 per game, and even though he's had trouble shooting the ball this year, under 40% from the field, under 23 from deep, but strong move there, gets the bucket. And converts the old-fashioned three-point play. Ooh, that is a tough job going in there on the big man. George able to alter that shot. Transition bucket on the other end. Won't go down for DMV.
Contesting on one and contesting on
probably,
the other.
oh, well.
Some good inside defense.
Queen City on the attack here, not holding up at all. And look at that, Jacobs knew it too. Tough shot, but total confidence, got it to go. VJ George going to take a 3, and that comes off the front of the rim, but 3-point lead for DMV. Really good game. End our night here on SimWorld TV. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take one quick break. The fourth quarter on tap when we return in just a couple minutes. Good game here between two teams, both currently in 6th place in their regions. DMV up by 3, and we do have a fun record watch to go on. Charles Pinkert on the bench right now, but with one more 3, he will tie the record. Most 3s made in a game this season with 7. If you get 2 more,
the way he's shooting tonight, I mean, I imagine we're going to see it.
DJ George trying to get inside right now, goes up with it, but can't get it to go.
Toss Journey playing good post defense down there again, and then pulling out the one-handed three-pointer on the break. Wow.
And that gets this crowd on their feet, and why not? Journey, he can hit a little bit from out there. He's shooting 25% on the season, but stepped into that one confidently. Plays good defense. Hugo, other end won't go. Journey able to pick it up in the air, and he comes up with the ball.
Wow, great hustle out there.
Boy, can't wait to see him in 2 years at this level. Shot clock winding down. Tough 3 won't go. Duffin able to corral it.
And Toss Journey, one of the things about his game that, sometimes isn't mentioned is his playmaking ability, along with all that athleticism out there. He can make plays out of the high post, and we've seen that here as of late, especially. He's definitely one of the more skilled guys out there, along with being probably the most athletic at almost all times out there on the floor.
Nick Beal once again able to get underneath the bucket, draw the foul. Wasn't able to get the shot to go this time, but will go back to the free throw line. And bad news for Queen City. Beal's a pretty good free throw shooter. In fact, he hasn't missed yet tonight or this season. And gets that one to go. Pinkert coming back into the game, and he has been the star of the show so far. Six-foot 2, 170-pounder out of Maryland. His squad is up by 2. Jacobs brings it up the other end. There you see Journey, top of the key, and you can't lay off him. He can shoot from outside, but he can also do that, getting it done inside, too. I can't be more impressed with what I have seen young Taz Journey tonight.
Yeah, right there, taking it up on the taller defender there, and John Hudgens at the rim. Man, the length Journey has, though, makes a big difference on those inside drives, and he utilizes it very well there.
Going to be a second foul on Jacobs, and once again it is going to send Beal to the line. It only shot 7 free throws coming into this game. It's not like getting contact and getting free throws has been a big part of his game this season, but he's been really effective doing that tonight.
These points are
more
important.
Free ones coming here.
These points right here, they make all the difference in the game. If these guys are hitting threes at the rate they're hitting them, you hit these free throws along with that, it's going to be hard to overcome that in the stat sheet, at the end of the game.
Well, the game we just saw before this one, Gulf Coast coming out narrow victors over Bad Boys, and looks like we might be set up for similar here to end the night. A tight game all the way, and 2-point lead for DMV right now in city possession. Jacobs tried to go inside there, but cut off by Pinkert, who's defending him. Journey has it with the shot clock winding down. Tough shot won't go for him. Even Taz Journey has limits, it seems.
Yeah, we talked about him not necessarily being known for his shooting in particular, but feeling pretty confident tonight and let a contested one go there. Hey, if you're feeling it, put it up, and Nick Beal is feeling it right now.
Yeah, from the line. at the bucket, and there you see the mid-range going, and now it's a 4-point lead for DMV. Beal tries to lock down Marco Jacobs. Jacobs drives in on him, tries a little awkward shot, bounces off the back of the iron. 3 from the corner, and that's a big one there. Heath Singleton struggled from deep all season long. He hasn't tonight. And a big shot, 7-point lead. Coming up on halfway to go through the fourth quarter. 3 answer, goes down, and boy, did Queen City need that. That gets the home crowd back up on their feet here. Thanks to Sky Durant. 4-point game. Ooh. Almost lost the handle, gets the shot away, but it just won't go down for him there. Now Fields has Beal on him, trying to take advantage, but can't get the shot to go.
And right there, Carter Fields, that's one of the things you want to see him improve in his game. But we ain't worried about improvement. Nick Beal doing some home improvement here at the high court.
Nick Beal only shooting 22.8% from deep coming into this one, but everybody just sort of left him there. He decided, all right, I'll make you pay for that, and he sure did. Chance for 2 more down here, but Hudgens' shot will not go down for him. Tough break there for DMV. Get back in good defensive position. Journey early on looking at a 3, but little heat check from him maybe, and 3 minutes to go, 7-point advantage, run DMV. It's been close all the way, but it's been DMV for most of it. There it is from, oh, I thought we were maybe going to see a record set. A little too long on that one.
Yeah, and time's starting to dwindle here. Oh, steal right there by Singleton. Time starting to dwindle here for him to, set that season record for 3 points. Definitely going to need some shots from him to fall here late in the game. Queen City Kings right now, though, they need to be protecting that rock because they are giving it up right now.
Ernie's turned it over, and there we just see Fields have his pocket picked by Hudgens. DMV's been trying to get these 3-point daggers to kind of end the game. Missed him, but here on the attack, that won't go either. Singleton unable to get the finish. Still just a 7-point game, but time ticking away. We're coming up now on 2 minutes to go. Journey feeds Hugo inside, but he's got Hudgens just all over him. Tries to score over him anyway and will not go. Hudgens with a secure. And he slows it down a little bit. Oh, but Hudgens comes through inside, tries to lay it in, can't get it to go, but Hugo picks up the foul. We're going to take a quick break. 7-point lead for DMV, 1:44 to go. All right, got to pick a player of the game. Sam, not maybe the easiest call tonight, but I think I know who mine is. Who you got?
Oh, I'm calling it an easy call here, Elov. I'm giving it to Charles Pinkert out there. Came in, flamethrower from 3 tonight. Almost set the season record. Still an opportunity to get a 7-3 out there on the year, but definitely gave these guys a spark from 3, and you could see it kind of have a ripple effect throughout the team. We saw guys like Keith Singleton knocking down some good 3-pointers here tonight for these guys, and it really has just kind of invigorated this squad tonight with just shooting.
Well, I'll give Journey an honorable mention, and I loved watching him play tonight for sure, but particularly as it looks like DMV may walk away here with the victory. I think it does have to be Pinkert, who just came out with the green light tonight and got it done. 6 made threes for him, and it's a 9-point lead for DMV. I want to remind everybody that while this is our last game tonight, we are going to be back tomorrow ESPN2, starting at noon. Latin America playing Africa. That's going to be in Africa for that one, on the road, but that is an intercontinental regional rival game. Should be a good one between those two squads. And then tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, SimWorld TV is back on the air. Battle between two of those titans of the Founders region, the Originators and Cooper Flag, taking on Norman Nations, D'Angelo Jordan, Zagor, and Lakeshore Drive in Chicago. Sam's going to be back on the broadcast for that one with Siege, and that should be a good one.
Oh yeah, that's
13.
There's a reason that game has been talked about so much. That's going to be a great watch. There you got LSD, and then that's going to be such a competitive game. Two of the highest level teams we have out here. I am so excited to call that game, and I know Siege is too.
And still looking to pull off a photo finish, maybe an upset or a rally anyway. Queen City trails by 9 with 1:44 to go here. Carter Fields set to inbound. Need to get something done pretty quick each possession. Don't have to rush it necessarily, but good position here. Nice little move from Hugo, but he has it swatted out of there. Wow.
Darius Rumpf not having any of that from Nick Hugo in the paint.
Darius Rumpf, 6'7", 220-pounder out of Winchester, Virginia. Well, I like the fighting spirit. The last 93 seconds being displayed by DMV. Determined to come out of here with a victory. Jacobs has it. Oh, nice dish from Jacobs. Great finish from Fields.
Yeah, if they can string together a couple more, quick stops and some quick buckets on the offensive end, they might be able to make a run for this here late in the game.
Emphasis on stops, however, and I don't know what happened to Jacobs on that possession, but looking somewhere, got distracted. I don't know if he's trying to pay attention to the coach. Something happened there. Fell asleep. This is an unraveling at the 1 minute mark. Queen City.
And DMV, they earned this victory here tonight. They definitely deserve this one. They played harder, they played better, and we see the better team come out victor in this one.
Yep, looking like it's going to be that way. Another empty possession. 9-point advantage for DMV. 36 seconds, and Queen City not fouling. Accepting what looks to be their fate. 3 on the way here from Hudgens. Won't go. One more chance to put up some points for somebody here. Jacobs takes the shot, and he does get that one down. Cuts the lead to 7, but pretty much academic. DMV going to dribble this out, but they are going to go back home. DC happy tonight, improving to 8-10 on the season. Queen City, home fans going unhappy. Coach Skinny Washington's side falls to 9-10. We want to thank you all for being with us. Remember, we're back with ESPN2 action tomorrow noon Eastern, but then it's SimWorld TV again, kicking off 7 p.m. Eastern time. Be sure to be there. Got that Originators Lakeshore game coming up. You're going to want to tune in. The only place you can see the game, be the game. Thank you. Me, for Sam, for everybody behind the scenes here. SimWorld TV. We'll see you again tomorrow night.
This has been a presentation